Okay, so there's nice mix this week. Going for a whiskey you would have seen on my second Irish Whiskies to Try videos. This is the Sexton's single malt Irish whiskey. Now, as I said in that video, I've only been having this for a couple of years, and thanks to a very old family friend, Al, who used to serve in the forces. This is one that he recommended to me. It's a real nice little gem, I think. It's one of those whiskies that I always recommend to people who want to experience something slightly more complex than what they're used to with whiskies. Especially if you've only ever really done like bourbons or Irish whiskies where it's very, very sweet. This is a good one to go with because it's got the sweetness. There's just a hint of something else in the back there that helps when you start moving over to more of the Scotch sort of whiskies. Oh. By the way, I hope everybody had a very good Burns night last weekend. Those who celebrate. I had a Partagas D5 and I enjoyed it so much, I'm going to have another Partagas D5 tonight. That's what I'm pairing. I can already tell with the dry draw, these two pairings are going to really work. There's a tiny, tiny bit of, I want to say, just a little bit of peat. I mean, there's a lot of sweetness and a lot of almond sort of nutty notes. A, you can really smell the almonds. B, you can also definitely taste a woody note to it. And I think the woody note of that is what's going to really complement the cigar. There is something about a Cuban. I very much enjoyed my New World experience the last few weeks, but there is just something about a Cuban cigar. And I know a lot of Americans won't understand that. Ooh. You know, I thought that was just going to be a nice pairing. That's interesting. That's really brought out some extra special from this. Oh, now that's a pairing I got to recommend. Okay, anybody who's got some Partagas, preferably D5, D4s, and a bottle of that, try them. Let me know what you think when you put them together. That's particularly good. Oh, anyway. Anybody else notice their FYPs being a little different since the Americans took like their 19-hour sabbatical and then came back? I see on mine a lot more European stuff and nowhere near as much American content, which I have to admit, I wasn't aware just how much there was until this break, and it's changed the algorithm slightly. And I quite like seeing a lot more Europe, if I'm honest. It's very interesting to see different points of view and not have it all forced down your neck, if you know what I mean. No hooks, just as is. So I'm going to sit here for the next 50 odd minutes because it's only a small cigar. Definitely going to enjoy this though. And catch you guys on the next video.